started drinking at work. I started turning up drunk. I got driven home by the HR manager so many times, it's crazy.
But they didn't sack you?
They got videos of me pouring vodka in a Coke bottle trying to get away with it, thinking that I was...
Pretending to be
That's the
sober.
thing, that you think you're getting away with it, but you're not.
Hi, I'm Harry, and welcome to episode 3 of Chilly Chats. Today, I'm joined by a very good friend of mine, Mr. Simon Fraser. Welcome. How are we
Harry.
doing?
Thank you very much, mate.
Why are you saying welcome to me?
I don't know. Just do that again.
Awkward. No, we're not doing that. We're rolling with it.
Come on.
So
Right,
Simon has come round today to have a chat about his journey and his story. Where are you from originally?
I was born in Southampton. I did the geographicals all around, relocating, changing jobs, changing girlfriend, changing cars. The only thing I didn't do was change me.
Change you, yeah, okay.
So 2 years ago today, I went into treatment.
And you stayed clean.
And I stayed clean
And
for
today,
2 years.
you're 2
Today,
years
I'm
clean.
2 years
Congratulations,
clean
mate.
today.
That's
Thank you very
incredible.
much.
Well done.
No, it is a bit overwhelming, but
Yeah,
I'm
no, well
proud.
done.
I was thinking earlier on how different I felt between being 1 year and 2 years. In 1 year, it was all about, look at me, look what I've achieved, look what I can do. My ego and everything else was, I did a video, but on social media, it was all, look at me. This year, it's all very much, look what can be done, look what can be achieved, look what you can do.
2 years ago, when you walked through the doors of that treatment centre, was that the first time you'd attempted to get clean?
No, I'd done 5 treatment centres
Have you
before
really?
that, yeah.
You've been to rehab 5 times?
I've been to rehab 5 times. Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah, and every one of them, they just kind of threw AA at you. And I thought, Narcotics
Anonymous, which is
And
the disease of
it's
addiction.
the disease of addiction,
The obsessive
exactly.
compulsive thoughts about any mood-altering, mind-changing
Absolutely,
substance.
yeah.
Not just one in particular, because alcohol is a drug, in my
Absolutely,
opinion.
yeah.
And it kind of falls under the same category as cocaine, whatever, all the other drugs.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but no, congratulations on your 2 years.
Thank you very much.
This time round, what was different? Why did you get it this time, do you feel?
The treatment centre I went to wasn't a 12-step programme treatment centre.
Okay.
They suggested going to Narcotics Anonymous or CA or NA, and they taught me about the disease of addiction. I learned about the disease of addiction. I mean, step one, as you know, is that we admitted we were powerless over the disease of addiction.
Yep.
How can you admit to that if you don't know what the disease of addiction is?
Of course.
The treatment centre I went to educated me on the disease of addiction
And what you were
rather
suffering,
than...
what you were suffering from, yeah.
And I went in thinking I had a drinking problem. I found out I had a narcotic problem. And then when I left, 6 weeks later, I had a me problem.
A me
I had
problem,
I had
yeah.
a
I
me
always
problem
say
to sort
this.
out.
I always say this. I don't have a drug or an alcohol problem. I have a me problem. Yeah, the disease that I have is between my ears. So you moved to Portsmouth.
I moved to
Were you
Portsmouth.
working at this point?
I was, yes. The company I was working for, I started working for them in 2021, 2 days after I buried my dad. And very soon, my head just went. I started drinking at work. I started turning up drunk.
Did they realise that you would?
Yeah, they knew.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I got driven home by the HR manager so many times, it's
But
crazy.
they didn't sack you?
No, they didn't.
They supported you?
They supported me all the way
I love
through
that.
it. They saw it as a disease. They saw it as an illness. And what they did, they just said, look, we don't want to lose you. Just go and get yourself sorted, spend some time with yourself, go and get the help you need, and we'll just keep you on the books and keep you on the sick.
Love that.
And then 2 months later, I went into treatment. I phoned them up and said, look, I'm going to need more time. I'm going into treatment. They said, yeah, that's fine. And after treatment, my head was like, right,
Straight back to work?
straight back to work.
Yeah.
I need to fill my head with kind of like everything else.
Yeah,
and I went
yeah.
back to them and they said, no, you need more time. Go and spend more time on
Your recovery.
Your recovery.
Wow.
It's going to take you a long time. And then in May, I went back to them and said, yeah, I'm ready. And they said, you can come back 1 day a week. So I did 1 day a week for 3 months. And after that, I was like, right, okay. And they said, no, you're doing 2 days a week. And then in September, it was 3 days a week.
It's incredible to hear that there's companies out there that have got your back like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Most people in those situations, they just get
Absolutely.
turfed out and that's it.
I mean, the company I work for, they quite rightly should have fired me. They got videos of me pouring vodka in a Coke bottle trying to get away with it, thinking that I was...
Pretending to
That's
be
the
sober.
thing, that you think you're getting away with it, but you're
No.
not. So that's where I am at the moment. I'm still working there.
If you'd have come out of rehab and you'd have gone straight back into work, there's every chance that would have been overwhelming. You may well have ended up back,
exactly.
relapsing, and then a couple of years later, back in your 6th or 7th rehab. And fair play to the company that you work for supporting you the way they have. That's incredible.
I'll be forever grateful.
So we met in NA, the
Yes,
Fellowship
we
of
did.
NA, and we got chatting. And I really like your message. I really like hearing you share. What I kind of do on here with Ice Bath Harry, and what I'm doing is trying to break the stigma around it being taboo. Just because you're an addict doesn't mean you're a bad person.
Yeah.
In fact, addicts are high achievers. So we got chatting, and I really like your message. I really like the way you share. And I thought I've got to get him on the channel, and you said you was up for it. So here you are.
Yes, I am.
And
Yeah,
we're
very
about to
kind
get
of
you in very, very cold water inside this ice bath. Now, the water is actually a lot colder than it normally is. Sorry to inform you. It's normally 5 degrees, but it is about 1 or 2 degrees today. And we've got some ice as well to add to the trauma and the pain. But no, you're going to love it. But listen, you do this stuff anyway. You do sea dips, right?
I do sea swims every morning. We're a little recovery swimming club. It was important for me to get out of my headspace first thing in the morning. So rather than waking up thinking, I've got to get a bottle, I've got to get this, I've got to get that, I woke up in the morning thinking, right, okay, I've got to get up, got to get dressed, got to get down the swim club. You wake up, you get up, you dress up and you show up for other people.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that kept me away from that morning thought.
You know, and they say while you're in recovery, your addicts out there doing press-ups and push-ups and burpees, getting ready to tackle you, and you've just got to keep working a program and keep on that,
Absolutely.
you know, on that trajectory and stick with the winners. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You ready to get chilly?
No.
Yeah, you are.
But I'm doing it anyway.
Say, let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Man, I don't want to get it, but let's get it.
You'll be fine.
To make it even colder than 0.1.
Get it in. To let you guys know as well, the temperature of the water is 0.2 degrees. Just focus on your breathing. And
Ready?
Whenever you're ready, go down nice and slow, cross your legs and get them shoulders in. Breathe. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Focus on your breathing. Lengthen the breaths, lengthen the breaths. Your time will begin when you're a little bit lower. Can we cross your legs and get your shoulders down? Breathe, breathe. Breathe. Come on, we've got one more shock point just there. Go on, go on. Oh, there it is, there it is. Right, your time has begun.
Oh, you haven't started the clock
No,
yet?
not now, you weren't fully
you sadistic man.
You weren't fully in.
Oh, wow. You do this every day?
Every day, mate.
Oh, wow. After that initial shock, there is a calmness.
Were you nervous about this?
Yeah. The disease of addiction tells you you're not worth it. You're useless. You're not going to be able to do this. That's beyond the scope of your realms. Because my addiction wants me back, you know. The addiction wants me back because I was a good customer for decades. And it wants me back, but all it wants me back for is to kill me.
Not today.
But today I'm not going to let it. All through my recovery, I've always thought maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I might, but tomorrow I'll wake up and it'll be today. Today's the tomorrow we were worried about yesterday. The best preparation I can do for tomorrow is to be the best version of myself today. And I live by that now.
Do you feel proud of yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. The pride and the ego thing is right sized, like I said before. Having a bit of pride, having a bit of ego is fine. It's when you go overboard on it, that's when it starts becoming a problem for me.
How does it feel to be 2 years clean today?
When I came into recovery, I saw people get their 2-year chip and their 2-year key ring, and I used to look at them and think, that must be so cool, that must be so serene. They got their life sorted out, they got this recovery sorted out, they must have done this. And now I'm here, I'm like, I ain't got this. As soon as I think I've got this, I'm fucked. I don't want to think I've got this, because I always start thinking I don't need recovery, I don't need meetings, I don't need fellowship, I don't need the connection, I don't need sponsors, and I can't do this on my own, you know.
You've got 10 seconds left, Simon. I'm going to step into shot. And I'm going to take the hat off.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take your glasses off. Whenever you're ready, step on out. How you feeling?
Phenomenal. Surreally phenomenal, you know. I'd never expected to feel how I felt in there and after. Yeah, I feel fantastic. I feel buzzing.
Now, I've got one final question for you. If you had a chance to tell your younger self one thing, what would it be?
I'm 51, so I've got 5 decades of younger selves. Depending on which decade it'll be, I'd say it wasn't your fault. You can't do this on your own. Ask for help sooner than you're going to. Stop being an idiot. Stop bringing other people into it, you know? That's the one big thing I think I regret, is how I affected other people. So if I could say anything to my younger self, it would be ask for help sooner.
Well done. Happy 2 years. Proud of you, man.
Thank you, mate.
Well done.
Thank you.
If you would like to be our next guest on Chilly Chats, let us know in the comments where you're from, how long you've been clean for, and what your message would be. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Stay chilly.